Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World. Today I would like to introduce you to 5 mods of X Rebirth that really enhance my kind of enjoyment of the game. The game itself is in a really good state at the moment, however the developers introduced a lot of kind of very tedious things into the game, and these mods kind of get rid of that tedium and turn it into a very fun to play game. I will also do another video containing other mods that basically increase my immersion into the game. But this is really for mechanical changes that just really, in my opinion, make the game way better. So let's get started. First up is the Show Me Your Skills mod. Basically in this game, if you want to hire people and you want to hire the good ones, then you need to go through a lot of mini games in order to hire them, because you need to talk to people, you need to convince them that you're awesome, then you need to ask them for a favor in recommending you a crew member, and then you can go find that crew member and hire them if they have good skills. So that's very tedious, especially if you have a lot of ships and stations that you need to hire a lot of crew for, because this game is very crew centered. So Show Me Your Skills mod does away with all of this. Basically, you can just communicate with anyone, let's say the pilot, then I can say comms, show me your skills, and I immediately see all the skills. So it does away with all the talking minigame stuff, which I personally really don't like. So yeah, very easy mod, very simple, but it really makes the game more enjoyable for me. And for number 2, there's the TAF, or Trade Agents Forever. This is a really great mod. Trade agents are very useful. They basically update your trade offers. As you can see here, I just started a new game, so I don't have any offers nor sales at all here. But if you hire a trade agent, he will keep this up to date for you. Previously, if you wanted to have a trade agent, you needed to go into the station, you needed to engage in small talk, you needed to convince a person that they wanted to be your trade agent, and it was all very tedious, especially because there are a large amount of stations in the game, and you needed to do that for every station. With this mod, you can basically just talk to any person on the station. However, the person has to be a person you cannot hire yourself. For example, a captain you can hire, but it has to be like a stationary person, like an arms dealer. So if you put them on the comms, you can ask for trade offer updates and they will become your trade agent. However, this will cost you 80,000 credits. And well, that's a fair amount. I mean, you start with like normally 200 to 400,000 credits in free play. So, well, it's a significant chunk, at least at the beginning of the game. So if you want to have these, you click on it and then you can say confirm. And as you can see, now I lost 80,000 credits. However, I also gained a lot of trade offers. So basically, now the trade agent is walking around this entire station all the time, and he sees which wares are bought by this station as well as which wares are sold by the station. So in the event that you put trade agents in all the stations in the universe, then you get updated information about what is bought and what is sold at any point in time at any place of the universe, without any small talk and docking and all that tedious stuff. So this is a really great mod. The next mod is Butter Ranges. Butter Ranges basically just increases your scanner range for station scanning. And that is extremely nice because scanning stations is extremely tedious. Normally you need to get really close to each point in order to unlock like trade offers and missions and stuff like that. But now, as you can see here, I'm already unlocking them by just hovering over them. So you don't need to get as close as you need to be normally without this mod, and that really reduces the tedium of station scanning. You still need to scan the station, don't get me wrong, but at least it's kind of done fairly fast instead of needing to be like way too close. So really recommended mod. So next up is the mission computer. So normally in the game you need to scan all these mission points here, and they will be added to your communication offers, which is here mission contacts. Then you can contact the person for the mission and well, you can do the mission. So this is kind of tedious. So what the mission computer does is basically it collects all the missions in an area, and it then makes a possibility for you to accept them and to look at them. So how do you get the mission computer? Well, you actually need to save up some money, and then you can go to a engineer, so, or mechanic, sorry. And then you go there, and once you're there you can talk to them and trade. And I want to buy software. Then you can see the mission computer here for 466k, so it's quite a lot of money, but I think it's very much useful, so you can buy it. Yes, one, thank you. And then I've got a mission computer, so if I then go back to my ship, then you can see here under missions, you can see the mission computer. And it just lists all the missions that are in this sector by difficulty, by reward, and then you can talk to them and say, tell me more. You can look at the mission, and then you can decide whether you want to accept it or not. So that's the mission computer. It's basically just a very, very handy mod. Last up is the Super Booster. The Super Booster is a mod that might be considered cheating by some people, depending on what you like in this game. Basically, it makes your boost last way longer, as well as speeding up the boost. This is a bit overpowered in combat. Basically, as long as you have some shield left, you can boost away, heal up, and come back and fight again, which in dogfights just makes a big difference. However, I personally don't really enjoy combat that much in these games. I like the empire building aspect of it more. So for me, this mod is really amazing. Basically, it's really fast. It doesn't run out, and you can even kind of keep up with highways. So you can just take a highway to the next area and, well, do your things there if you want to. So basically that just makes it so much less tedious for me. You can just kind of boost wherever you want. It doesn't run out every 3 seconds, and it just makes the gameplay way more smooth. So really recommend it. So these were my top 5 gameplay enhancing mods that really enhance my enjoyment of this game. I'll be making another video with kind of like immersion enhancing mods that take away some nags of the game that really get me more immersed in it. But yeah, so these were the gameplay altering ones, so I hope you found the video useful, and see you next time.